Sorry about that delay there. Technical difficulties, someone pushed a button and stuff happened. Thanks, John Reister. Okay, puck's dumped into the zone here. It's passed out in front by Will Redding. Connor McKendry has it in the corner. McKendry gets it back to Flowcare. Flowcare takes a shot, redirected. Wigand dumps it behind the net. It's intercepted, though, by St. Francis. Stutz dumps it out, tries to pass it to Green, and Green's going to pass it out to center. We have Felser trying to skate on in. He will get to the puck first. Felser dumps it behind the net. It's going to be intercepted, though, by Connor McKendry. But Connor McKendry has the puck, passes it up to Mitchell Flowcare. Flowcare gets across the line, has some room. Flowcare going on in, takes a shot. Nice save. Rebound, and it goes high and wide. Puck's kept in, though, by Schneider. It's going to go along the boards now. Wigand has the puck. He dumps it in. Connor McKendry has the puck. He's going to try and leave it for Schneider. Unfortunately, cannot. St. Francis will get there first. Going to be kept in for a brief moment. And the puck's going to be chipped away and given back to the defense. Ryan McGorry has the puck. It's going to be dumped in now. McGorry will skate after it. St. Francis gets there first. We have Juhas. Juhas tries to dump it back to the point. Cannot. Two Joe's guys on one. Puck is taken away. It's going to be dumped in the corner again as Matt Orlowski tries to get there first. Orlowski fighting along the boards now. They're still scrambling for it, and finally, Juhas gets to it first, passes it out in front. No one's there. Frankie Attia will skate with it. Attia has the puck, dumps it into the zone. Matt Orlowski's going to try and get to the puck, and he will. Orlowski chips it along the boards. Gives it back to the point. Gilbert keeps it in, takes a shot, goes way wide, and St. Francis is going to get there first. We have Kachowiski. He's going to dump it in, but Gilbert intercepts, gives it to Deacon, who then gives it to Attia. Attia skates on in, has the puck, takes a shot, goes wide. Orlowski dumps it in, gives it to Deacon. Nice offensive pressure here by the Marauders. Deacon loses it, but it's going to be kept in by Attia. Attia has the puck, passes it behind him, no one's there, but Deacon will intercept. Sean Deacon passes it back to the point. Gives it to McGorry. McGorry fans on his shot. Still has control. McGorry going on in. Still has the puck. Takes a shot. Nice save. Taylor. Rebound, and they're jamming away at it. Taylor falls. His helmet falls off, and we might have a penalty here as both teams are fighting. 13:58 left in this third period. And we're going to see if any calls are going to come from this. And referees are discussing. We'll see if someone from St. Joe's heads to the box. From where I was, it looked like incidental contact from the goaltender, people scrambling at the front of the net. I don't think there's anything penalty-worthy. But we'll see. It looks like no one's going to get a penalty here. Face-off will come outside of St. Francis' own zone. Latour talking with the referee here. No call will be on the play. Latour takes the face-off for St. Joe's. They're scrambling for it. Pavicic dumps it in. Stutz can't control it. Gets to the net. Taylor tries to cover. Cannot. Pavicic has control of the puck. They're fighting for it behind the boards. And as they're jabbing for it, I'll just say the St. Joe's has been pretty good on the offense as Pavicic is pushed to the ground. That is a penalty. You can't do that. 2 minutes for hooking, and St. Joe's is going to get a man advantage. You know what that means? It's time for the St. Joe's power play, presented by no one. Face-off will come into St. Francis' own zone. And number 20, Matt Bowen, is going to the box. St. Joe's will have the man advantage, and they'll see if they can increase their lead to 3 goals. Matt Borelli gives it to McDonald. McDonald fans on it. It's in the slot. They're jabbing away at it. and it looks like McDonald will keep it in. It's dumped behind the net. Connor McKendry tries to get there first. He's bodied off the puck. St. Francis tries to dump it out, skips over the stick of Matt Borelli, and Connor McDonald's going to get there first. Passes it to Borelli. Borelli settles the puck, passes it along boards, tries to get to Schneider. Schneider gives it then, and going on in is Redding. Redding passes it to McKendry. McKendry can't get his stick on it. What a great opportunity there. Redding behind the net, passes it back to the point. Flokar takes a shot. I believe it's deflected wide. Puck has gotten back to Borelli. Borelli to Flokar. Flokar takes a shot. Nice save by Taylor. It's still loose. It's loose. Francis desperately trying to dump it out here. It's still there. The puck is kept in. Nice job by St. Joe's. Flokar to Borelli. Takes a shot. Goes wide. Connor McKendry is going to keep that puck in. McKendry has control. Looking for a lane. Passes it back to Flokar. And it's going to be kept in. Flokar back to Borelli. Borelli passes it to the corner. Goes out in front. And it's loose still. St. Francis needs a change desperately. Flokar takes a shot. Nice save. Rebound. Schneider takes another shot. And another save by Taylor. And St. Francis is going to skate on out with it. We have Green. Green stops, killing some time on this penalty kill. Shoots it in on goal. Easily blockered away by Franzak. Flokar skates up with the puck. He's been on this power play the whole time. Flokar skating on in behind the net. Still has it. Looking for a lane to pass it. Flokar passes it to Weigand. Weigand is going to dump it in. He's going to give it to Deacon. Deacon leaves it for Flokar. Flokar goes around his man, tries to. It's out in front. No one's there, and Francis will get there first. And that is the end of the power play for St. Joe's. And we're going to have a penalty against St. Joe's. That's going to be 2 minutes for cross-checking. And it looks like that penalty is going to go to Mitchell Flokar, the leading point scorer for St. Joe's. He has a goal here tonight. He looks disgusted by the call. And St. Francis will go on the power play, shots on goal with 11:28 left in this third period. 29 for St. Joe's and 19 for St. Francis. This period they've only managed to register 2 shots. Sam Latour gives it up to Pavicic, who's just going to chip it on in. He's going to skate after it. Has some nice speed here. Pavicic just trying to kill some time. St. Francis has control. Gives it to Sigroy. Sigroy passes it up to Young. Young, long pass here to Dubinsky. Dubinsky has it in the corner. He's going to dump it into Oliver. Oliver has the puck, looking for a lane to try and pass it. Gives it back to the point. Young takes a shot, goes wide. They're falling over each other. Gets it out in front, takes a shot, and they score! St. Francis makes this a 1-goal game with 10:48 left in this third period. Not sure who scored that goal. It looked like it was shipped down front by Alec Dubinsky. But then it was tapped on in. Galante tried to get the blocker on it, unfortunately could not. And now it is a 1-goal game. Little too close for comfort here for St. Joe's, as they're playing for their playoff lives here. McDonald chips it in. Sam Kachowski is going to score that goal. So Dubinsky passes it out in front. And Dubinsky gives it to Chakowski. That is his 5th goal of this year. It's going to be kept in. Matt Borelli has the puck, takes a shot, and that's gloved. Rebound, and they can't quite get it to the net. Puck's going to be kept in here by McDonald. McDonald takes a shot. Oh, and it's squeezed through Taylor, but it just goes wide. Keeps it in, deflect down front, takes another shot, another save. It's there, and he covers up. Oh, my golly. Connor McKendry had 2 golden opportunities, and the puck was just laying there, open net. Fortunately, he could not find it. Nice job by Taylor. He has kept his team in this game. It's a 1-goal game with 10:05 left in this third period. Frankie Attia taking the faceoff for St. Joe's. He's going to win it. Get it back. He gets it back to Orlowski. Orlowski in the slot. Still has it. Takes a shot. He scores! Matt Orlowski makes the score 3-1, and St. Joe's now leads by 2 with 9:59 left in this third period. Matt Orlowski in the slot, takes a shot, beats Mitch Taylor, and that is his 15th goal of the season. Great effort there by Matt Orlowski. He gets checked off the puck initially. He skates in for it. And now St. Joe's has a 2-goal lead. Much more comfortable than that 1-goal lead they had for a moment. And that's going to be an offside against St. Joe's. Orlowski had it in the slot, took the shot, and now St. Joe's has a 2-goal lead. And if we look at the shots on goal here, it's been very lopsided. St. Joe's with 34, and St. Francis only registering 20 on Trevor Galante. St. Joe's should feel more comfortable, but they are looking to add on to this lead that they already have as St. Francis wins the faceoff. Polera tries to keep it in. St. Joe's does, though. Tries to give it to Polera. Polera bodies his man into the boards. Nice physical play here. It's going to be dumped in. Stutz passes it to Bowen, who dumps it out. We have a stoppage in play here. And we have a penalty coming up to St. Joe's. 2 minutes for tripping to Callum Polera. He's not happy with it. Don't read lips there, folks. 9:23 left in this third period. St. Francis gets a chance to pull within 1 again. Face-off coming to the left of Trevor Galante. Atia wins it, and it's going to be dumped all the way down the ice. Sigroy intercepts the puck. He has it. Long pass all the way up to Kachowski. Has the only game for St. Francis so far, and it's going to be dumped in again. Atia intercepts here. Frankie Atia, nice physical play to kill some time here. 1:37 left on the clock in the power play for St. Francis. Deacon gives it to Atia. Atia takes a shot. He scores! Frankie Atia scores short-handed, and St. Joe's now has a 4-1 lead. St. Joe's applying that offensive pressure. St. Francis getting lazy, and with time winding down, looks like playoff hopes for St. Francis are getting slimmer and slimmer. With 8:51 left in this third period, current score, St. Joe's 4. St. Francis 1. Big hit in the corner. Puck is dumped down the ice. St. Francis intercepts. Matt Bowen gets it up to Jake Lewis, who gets it out to center ice. Intercepted, though. Connor McKendry's going to try and get there first. He has some nice physical play. He strips the puck, gets in front of the net. It's in the slot, and they can't quite get the shot off. St. Francis skates it up. Nice job by Flowcare to dump it in. Intercepted by Jake Lewis. Jake Lewis going on, and nice hit by Matt Borelli. Then he gets checked. Bodies flying everywhere here. Puck's out in front. They can't quite get a stick on it. St. Francis trying to get a shot on that during this power play, and it's going to be dumped all the way down the ice. And with 30 seconds left in the power play for St. Francis, they have to get something going here if they want to try and get within 2. Big hit, that's a broken 6. Number 5, Jake Lewis, not happy about that. He looks pissed. It's on the line here. Niko Pavicic deeks around his man, crosses the line. Pavicic dumps it in. He's going to skate on in, gets it to the corner. Pavicic killing some time here. Nice, smart play. 5 seconds left in the power play for St. Francis. As he's bited off, going to be kept in by McDonald. McDonald dumps it in, and both teams are at full strength as Kellen Polera leaves the penalty box. Puck is dumped along the boards. Nice hit by Kellen Polera. The Rowdies like that one. Jack Gilbert passes it to McDonald. Going to be chipped on in by Latour. Latour, he's going to skate after it. Gets it out in front. No one is there. St. Francis trying to keep it in. Or to get it out, excuse me, and they do. Fitch Dumps it in. Teams need to make some changes. And we have a whistle. I believe there's a penalty call against St. Francis. It looks like 2 minutes for too many men? Or tripping. We have a whoa, it's on St. Joe's again. Kellen Polera going to the box for the second time in this game. I didn't even notice it, to be frank. But it looks like St. Joe's is going to go on the penalty kill. And with 6:50 left in this period, Francis has a chance to get within 2. St. Joe's looking to replicate their last penalty kill by scoring another one and making it a 5-1 lead, but we'll see what happens. Let's hope Jack Gilbert can extend his point streak as it's dumped on out to center ice. St. Francis has control, gets across the line. Deacon's going to try and dump it out. St. Francis scrambling to get something done offensively. We have number 15, Sigroy, has some room, takes a shot, goes wide, and it's going to be dumped on out by St. Joe's. Nice job so far. 1:35 left in this penalty to Kellen Polera. As the puck is passed out to the blue line. Number 10, Hobart, skating on in. Hobart takes a shot and he scores! That was unexpected as Trevor Galante just lost track of that puck. And with 6:12 left in this period, Matt Hobart makes it a 2-goal game. Or excuse me, Shane Hobart. Nice job. I have to give it to St. Francis. They capitalized on their power play. It's a 2-goal game. A lot of time left. 6:12 left in this third period. It takes only 1 second to score a goal, so don't go anywhere as the face-off takes place at center ice, and Redding dumps it in. It's going to be intercepted. Takes a shot in the slot. Takes another shot. Nice save by Taylor. Will Redding had a whole net there. It's tipped on net, and it's going to be covered. Nice effort. Will Redding taking the shot. Nice save by Mitch Taylor. He's been great so far, stopping 33 of 37. 5:55 left in this third period. St. Joe's is leading by 2, but that lead could evaporate at any moment if St. Francis applies some offensive pressure. St. Joe's wins the draw, has it in the slot, takes a shot on net. That's going to be covered. It's loose, though, and unfortunately the ref lost sight of the puck, and face-off will come to the right of Mitch Taylor. Connor McKendry taking the draw for St. Joe's. He wins it, tries to take a shot off the draw. Redding gets it to Floker. He decides to dump it in all the way to Connor McKendry. McKendry gets it back to the point, but it's going to be intercepted here by Felser. Felser skating in, has some speed. Felser has the puck. He's tripped, and no penalty there. And St. Francis has control. People falling all over each other as Redding passes it up to Schneider. Schneider skating on in, has the puck. He's going to dump it into the corner. Bowen has it along the boards. St. Joe's out in front, tries to get the shot off. McDonald takes a shot from the point, redirected, goes wide. Borelli deciding to take a shot. Rebound, another save by Taylor. Nice job there. Connor McKendry tries to get something going, and we have a penalty here. 2 minutes for cross-checking. And it looks like Matt Borelli is going to go to the box, and St. Francis gets another power play with 5:04 left in this third period. St. Joe's taking some stupid penalties here, and that leads to another man advantage. St. Francis has capitalized once, and they look to do it again to make this a 1-goal game with 5:04 left in this third period. Shots on goal so far, 39 for St. Joe's and 21 for St. Francis. St. Joe's wins the draw. Gilbert tries to make something happen here. He's killing some time. It's taken away, though, by Kachowski. He has a goal here tonight. Uas gets it back to Seagroy. Seagroy tries to pass it, cannot. It's in the slot. Takes a shot. Nice save by Galante. Rebound. Another save by Galante. It's behind the net. St. Francis looking for some room. Takes a shot. Nice save. It's out in front. Nice offensive pressure here by St. Francis. Frankie Attia is going to try and get there first. He dumps it behind the net, only to have it be intercepted by Dubinsky. Dubinsky passes it back to the point. We have Sigroy. Passes it back to Dubinsky. Dubinsky tries to take a shot. Cannot. Intercepted by St. Joe's, and he's going to dump it all the way down the ice. And with 4:17 left in this third period, and 1:10 left. Oh, it's intercepted, though, by Latour. Latour going on in, gives it to Attia. Attia takes a shot, and it goes wide. Nice pressure here on the penalty kill. Latour has the puck, killing some time, gives it back to his man. McGorry gives it to Gilbert. Gilbert dumps it all the way in. Going to be intercepted by Pavicic. Pavicic can't quite get a stick on it. And finally, Pierce Green is going to pass it on up. Green still has it at center. Gets across the line. Leaves it there for Felser. Felser takes a shot. Galante falls. It's under him. They're saying it's a goal. And it is! Galante furious with the referee. He's arguing his point. And St. Francis makes this a one-goal game. Galante is in disbelief. He's saying it was under him, and he's wondering why there was no whistle. And St. Francis has made this a one-goal game with 3:38 left in this third period. Jack Gilbert arguing the point of his team, but... And looks like Coach Crozier's taking a timeout here. He needs his team to calm down and reset. St. Joe's had a 3-goal lead at one point, and now it's evaporated to a 1-goal. Galante gets back in net here. And St. Joe's, they need to calm down and just take it steady. They have a 1-goal lead with 3:38 left in this third period. And they're going to try and hang on to retain this lead. St. Francis has a lot of momentum going in to the last 4 minutes of this game. St. Joe's is the #1 seed. And they look to play for the Niagara Cup at KeyBank Center. It's dumped in by St. Francis. Flowcare gives it to Redding. Redding has some space. Big hit. It's going to be intercepted. Out in front, takes a shot, save. And the net is off its bearings. No whistle for some reason. The net, I believe it's off. Or not. St. Francis dumps it in. It's going to be tried to take away. Schneider skates on in with it. Schneider passes it to McKendry. McKendry has the puck. Schneider has it in the corner. Tries to get to McKendry. Schneider passes it back to McGorry. McGorry takes a shot. Redirected. Nice save by Taylor. Francis dumps it out. Flocare's going to skate after it. He has to get faster because number 16, Dubinsky, skates fast. And that's going to be an icing call against St. Francis. 2:53 left. We will keep an eye on Mitch Taylor to see when they will decide to pull him for the extra attacker. St. Francis has been fantastic on the power play. They did allow a shorthanded goal, but they've capitalized twice. And now it's a 1-goal game. As Sam Latour is going to take the draw. Latour has control. Gives it to Pavicic. Nice job by Joes. Directed out in front, and no one's there to take the shot. Pavicic skates on after the puck. They're just trying to kill some time at this point. 2:36 left in this third period. St. Francis has control. St. Joe's dumps it in. Latour has control. Tries to pass it. Takes a shot. Nice save by Taylor. Rebound. No one's there. It's cupped in. Takes a shot. Redirected. And Taylor's going to make the save. 2:20 left in this third period. Shots on goal so far, 42 for St. Joe's and only 28 for St. Francis. Things are getting tight here with time winding down. St. Joe's obviously trying to get the victory here, and let's hope that happens. They need to hold on, and they're trying to expand their lead. If they can get a goal here, that will be the nail in the coffin. Francis wins the draw. Gets it up to center. Bowen dumps it in. Galante stops it. Flocare's going to try and dump it out. Gives it to Deacon. Watching the goaltender here. Puck's at the line. Orlowski intercepts. Matt Orlowski skating on in. Has some speed. Orlowski going on in. Tries to pass it out in front. Cannot. Orlowski still has the puck. Looking for some room here. Orlowski passes along the boards. Flocare takes a shot. Nice save. Rebound is right there. He's covering it up, and it's still loose. Nice job by Joe's keeping it in. Pass back to the line. Gilbert takes a shot. Another save. It's still loose. Atia going on after it. Frankie Atia, 1:37 left in this third period. St. Joe's needs to apply some pressure. St. Francis gets it out of their zone. They fall. Flocare has the puck. Dumps it on in. Frankie Atia's stick is not long enough to get that pass in. St. Francis resets. Taylor looking to go to the bench. It's dumped all the way into the zone. Nice catch there by Galante. And Taylor talking to the bench here. Doesn't look like they're going to pull him just yet. He's asking for a timeout. And there's a timeout for St. Francis with 1:19 left in this third period. Looks like Taylor will go to the bench. An extra attacker will be on the ice for St. Francis. They've been deadly on the power play so far. They're 2 for 4, and they'll have this man advantage here. Trevor Galante just needs to stay zoned in. St. Joe's needs to get to that puck first and try and get the empty netter to put a nail in this one. Shots on goal have been overwhelming. St. Joe's has 15 more shots than St. Francis, 45-30. And if I were being a fan of St. Joe's, I'm getting a little nervous here with 1:19 left. St. Joe's needs to hold on. It'd be nice cherry on top if St. Joe's was able to get the empty net goal. We'll see what happens here. Whistle is blown. Teams head to the faceoff dot. This could be one of the most important draws of this game. Net is empty for St. Francis. Faceoff coming to the left of Trevor Galante. St. Joe's needs to try and win this draw. Connor McKendry loses it. St. Francis dumps it behind the net. Connor McKendry has control. Connor McKendry tries to dump it out. It's kept in, though, by St. Francis. Nice job. Easily batted away by Galante. Puck is along the boards now. St. Joe's tries to get it out, intercepted by St. Francis. Will Redding skating on after it. Gilbert gets it in the corner, gets it to Will Redding. Kept in, though, by St. Francis. Young takes a shot, paddled away by Galante. Dumped down the ice. It's going to go for an icing, won't go on net. 51.9 seconds left in this third period. St. Francis managing a shot on that while they were in the zone, and with 51.9 seconds left, St. Joe's is going to try and get that extra goal, while St. Francis is going to try and tie it up and force this game into overtime. Big face-off here, folks. St. Joe's wins it, gets it back to Gilbert. He dumps it along the boards. Redding intercepts. He's going to try and dump it out, and he doesn't, though. Takes a shot, blocked down front. It's going to go down the ice. Will Redding skates after it. He's got some speed, and he puts it in the empty net, and he scores! That's the nail in the coffin, folks. And with that, with 38.4 seconds left, St. Joe's has a 2-goal lead. It got very tight there for a good minute and a half, but St. Joe's gets that empty netter. And with time winding down, St. Francis still has some hope. They would have to get a goal almost immediately, and then they would try and go for another one. St. Francis bench is motioning for Taylor to come to the bench. They are going to go for another extra attacker. Gilbert skating after it. Borelli tries to intercept. St. Francis does a nice job of keeping it in. St. Francis takes a shot, tipped, goes wide. Hobart has it, gives it to Baldinelli. Baldinelli skates out with it. Baldinelli chips it, doesn't quite get to the net. Nice check there by St. Joe's as the puck is kept in the net. 3 seconds left, and that is going to do it. St. Joe's is going to the finals to face Canisius or St. Mary's. Will Redding gets the goal, makes this a 5-3 hockey game, and St. Joe's are now the victors. And they will go to KeyBank Center to take on either Canisius or St. Mary's for the Niagara Cup. That game will be Sunday, the 24th, at 2:30 p.m. at KeyBank Center. And with the handshake, I'm John Federice signing off here.